Hello and welcome back everyone, I'm Day-Glo Buffalo and this is a little extra video I wanted to do for Thimbleweed Park. The first thing I wanted to mention is I came across another LucasArts post-mortem, and this time it was actually about the making of Maniac Mansion, so I wanted to mention it here, and I'm gonna leave the link to this in the description, and I'll actually also leave the link to the post-mortem about actually LucasArts, the company as a whole. I'm going to leave that below in the description as well. Now, something that was mentioned in the comments and that I wanted to go back into the game and do was have Dolores talk to Franklin. It was mentioned in the comments of the last video by Craig Talbert that I forgot to do that, so I wanted to remedy that so that Franklin would be stranded in the simulation, or at least have the simulation shut down on him without getting any closure. So thank you, Craig, for pointing that out. Alright, here we are back with our heroes, and we have just received the various items that we need to finish the game. Now, of course, if I had looked at Dolores' journal, which I don't believe I did, it said right here, say goodbye to Dad. And, well, that could have maybe tipped me off that right here, we can switch back to Franklin, who's still stuck in the hotel. And, yeah, I think we need... Hold on, where's Zap? We need to call the elevator. Stand up to Xavier, tell Dolores I love her, tell Dolores I'm sorry, and tell Dolores goodbye. So let's get in and head for the penthouse. Alright, here we are. Let's head over to Xavier.
Hey, new ghost, I told you not to bug me.
I think we already asked him these, didn't we? Because he told us that we need to use it in his, like, special room. So, let's confront him.
You're a bully and a tyrant.
Whoa, sounds like new ghost found some spunk.
My name is not New Ghost, it's Franklin. Everyone hates you. Clearly you have self-esteem issues. We're all sick of your bullying. We all just want to move on. We're not going to be ruled by you anymore.
My name is not New Ghost, it's Franklin.
Careful, or it's to the basement for you.
There's a basement?
You clearly have some self-esteem issues.
I've about had enough of you, new ghost.
You have little hands. Okay. Well, we know what that's in reference to.
We're not going to be ruled by you anymore.
Okay, that kind of hurt.
Really? Of all things, that hurt?
We all just want to move on.
Really? Am I that bad?
Kinda.
We're all sick of your bullying.
I just want to see my wife again. I'm lonely, and I miss her. I died and I never told her how much I loved her.
It's okay. We all miss someone we love.
Well, he did have the crystal, so... Well, technically, he could have used it to speak to his wife. Of course, since this is all a simulation, his wife is probably not programmed into it, so she's never there. Boohoo list. Go into the secret room and wait for Dolores, and we'll do just that. Here we are in the secret room, and we can switch back to Dolores, take a look at the map, and get ourselves to the hotel. So, oh wait, now we have to wait for the elevator to get all the way down from the top floor. Okay, here we are. And off to the penthouse we go. And into the secret room. I don't know. We probably don't even have to stand in the center, but we should probably be able to. Or does she have to talk to us?
Dolores,
Oh, Dad.
So, okay, now it's Dolores talking. So good to see you. You've lost some weight. Uncle Chuck found out something
It's so
amazing.
good to see you.
well, it's good to see you too. I wish I'd, stood up for you against Chuck.
That's okay. You've lost some weight?
Well, you could say that. Not sure how it happened, but I'm, dead. And I think your uncle had something to do with it.
It's okay. I think I know what is going on. Uncle Chuck found something amazing. It turns out we're all living in a simulation. A giant adventure game.
Okay, so now we're Franklin. I'm sorry for everything, Dolores. Wait, your Uncle Chuck is an evil, jerkwad. Simulation that can't be true. Well, it's true. He is kind of an evil
Wait.
jerkwad.
Your Uncle Chuck is an evil, jerkwad?
Oh, Uncle Chuck was a jerkwad, but mostly because he was corrupted by the machines. When he discovered the truth, he knew what he had to do.
He was a jerk to me before that.
I know he was.
Yeah, it's not like he just became a jerk when he got sucked into the machine. He was a jerk well before that.
A simulation? That can't be true.
It's true. I'm on my way to shut down the Mastertron machine and free us all.
By free us all, you mean go back to our real lives? By free us all, end the suffering permanently. Yeah, I don't think... What real lives would they go back to if they're just characters in a game?
Ah, by free us all, you mean go back to our real lives?
I honestly don't know, Dad. All I know is this has to end.
I trust you, Dolores. I always have.
So, I'm sorry for everything.
I'm so sorry for everything, Dolores. I should have stood up for you.
You were a gnarly dad. Maybe because of the way Uncle Chuck treated you, you always pushed me to be anything I wanted to be. You have nothing to be sorry for.
Should get going. I love you. We're all counting on you.
You should get going. I love you. We're all counting on you.
Thanks, Dad.
I think I can finally move on now.
I love you, Dad.
I love you too, Dolores. Goodbye, Dolores.
Goodbye, Dad.
All right. And so we finally got poor Franklin some closure. I'm kind of disappointed that with all the switching around with it at the end, because we had to do a little mission for each one of the characters, I never even bothered to go back to Franklin and see if there was anything we could do for him. Oh well. Well, at least we made up for it now. Okay, here's another thing I wanted to quickly show. This is the Edmund Mansion as it appears in the wireframe world, and it looks suspiciously like the mansion from Maniac Mansion, which in turn was based on Skywalker Ranch, the house that George Lucas lived in. And Lucasfilm Games first and LucasArts then had their offices on the same premises. I think most, if not all, of George Lucas's companies had their offices around Skywalker Ranch. I think, if I remember correctly, LucasArts was in maybe a barn or a stable or something like that, and in one of the buildings around the ranch. So anyway, I don't think we can walk further here. No, but we can walk up to the mansion. and actually get into the mansion. So here we have a portrait of Chuck. We have the clock. My God, why is Dolores walking so slowly? Can we look at the clock?
This clock looks vaguely familiar.
You don't say. So, since this is very much based on Maniac Mansion, this layout of the mansion, of course, going through that first door takes us directly to the kitchen.
Want some food? Come here, dearie.
Where we get attacked by Edna, as we did in Maniac Mansion. Oh, here we have an electric knife instead of a chainsaw. I don't think there's anything we can interact with here. Nope, 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 nope. Whoops. Clicked off screen again. So, let's see what's through here. There's a set of doors. And here we are in the living room with the chandelier that we have to crash in order to get the key. And we have a big screen TV. Nothing much else. What is through this door? Oh, the library. And this, I believe, is the exact background from the library in Maniac Mansion. Here's the spiral staircase with the out of order sign. And here's Chuck the plant. So again, the library in Thimbleweed Park was very much based on the library here in Maniac Mansion. Now we can also go upstairs. Okay, this is just a random room. This must be Dolores's room, considering there's a Maniac Mansion, a Monkey Island, and a Ball Blazer poster. And a computer, of course. And this door is not accessible. We cannot open it, and there's nowhere else to go. I think that's it for the man. Actually, no, that's not quite it for the mansion.
I can't reach that.
You can't reach what? The door? I was clicking on the door. It's funny how this background is very, very rudimentary. There's a workshop here to the side. Some empty shelves. This must be Uncle Chuck's workshop. This looks kind of like... Looks a bit like a rocket or like the head of a robot dog. Here's the robot head. Actually, that was in Uncle Chuck's workshop with a power lead. There's a pillow, of course, that I guess this arm here was manufacturing. There's a box for, I guess, radioactive waste. More shelves. Locked drawers. At least I presume that's a lock. And then a key that we cannot pick up, which we don't really have use for anyway. So, yeah, that was the mansion that I quickly wanted to show. So, well, so much for that. So these were a couple of things that came up after I finished the game that I wanted to go back and do, so I made this quick video. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. Please leave a like or a comment below, and I will see you in the next part. So until then, have a good one.